Hey everybody, gonna try a 5-3 blitz. Seems like I'm having trouble with time this week, so hopefully I can get an advantage and then actually win the game. 5-3, get 3 seconds back every time. This guy is 1815, I am 1909. I lost to a couple 2000s in a row here, the last few games. I'm gonna do King's Indian, like I normally do. I'm actually working on I finished an article. I'll put a link to it in the description below. This will be the Samisch variation, which I do highlight. Let's go C3, C6. I do highlight that variation and kind of why I'm playing H6, C6 here, A6, C6. What his plans are, what I'm trying to do. I think I could just do this, defend that. I'm not castling too quick because he's going to have a queenside attack. He's probably going to queenside castle. There he goes. So let's break through the center here. Or attack the center from the side with B5. If he takes, I can take back and have an open file on his king side. Maybe bring my queen over here at some point. Maybe push a B4, kick his knight away. Doesn't seem like he was expecting that move. No, he wasn't. So now, I could probably bring my queen out over here. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's do, his king's over there, so let's do a queenside attack. Let's see what he's doing over here first. He's planning to push. If I move away, his pawn takes. Then I can't take back. What is quicker here? Yeah, let's just come in here. If he comes, I think I'm just going to take. I don't have to castle. If he moves his knight somewhere, I could just take queen with check first and then take the knight. Same if he goes anywhere. If he takes, I've opened up this A file for myself. Push, H pawn takes, bishop takes, A4. A4 kicks his knight somewhere, and I take the A2 pawn. Depending on where he goes, I may not want to take the A2 pawn yet. Because I can also push and then maybe do a sacrifice here. Take knight in the center seems pretty good. Some sort of push, I push anyway. Yeah, he's taking a while for this. I don't know if he was not expecting it, but his two pieces are not developed and they should be helping in the king side attack. But my two pieces are not developed. Where does my knight want to go? Here, then here maybe? Come up here. I've taken away his natural C6 square for defense in the center. If he ever pushes, this bishop will be very strong over here. Interesting, he's thinking so long for this. He might be thinking of pawn push, calculating that. No. That seems strange. So now this bishop will be even stronger soon. Maybe I can push here. Trying to eliminate this. Take here. If he goes there, check. King. Nah, king just goes over, I think. He's also solidified this square think I want to get my rook here at some point. Let's develop. There's no immediate threat on my queen. But if I go here, the queen is stuck. I do have to check to get out of the way. Continuing his kingside attack. I don't know if it does anything without his queen. I can almost force a queen trade here. Just don't know if I want to. Just check, see what he does. If he goes here, I think I can take, or at least start pushing this pawn now. Okay, so let's move in. Try to prevent his knight from coming here once I do some sort of push. If he pushes, I think I push, but I might lose. Well, maybe it's okay. Push, push, take pawn. Maybe I have some sort of tactic here. Or I just slide my rook over. Interesting game. Look at how his pawns are. They're all in the center. Mine have all moved up just a little bit. If he pushes, takes. Okay, that's a weird push. Because now I think I can lock his... Yeah, I can lock the king side down now. I don't think this does anything. If he pushes, I can take the pawn. I didn't really want to open up the file for his king. Okay, that's a good move. So I'm thinking check, or knight takes, this takes, attack on the rook. Rook moves somewhere, check. He can block with bishop. I can also probably just slide back, because the problem is if I take, he takes my bishop. Or bishop takes my knight. Actually, it doesn't. Slide back, give my bishop some room to come and do the attack. I am now threatening to take here. He can now push here. But I think I'll take this pawn. Knights are defended. I think this pawn is being taken next if he does something like that. Even if he goes there, can I take this pawn? It's a little risky. Yeah, let's try this. Bishop comes out, knight takes, pawn takes, rook slides over. Got knight coming in here eventually. If he takes with the pawn. If he takes with the pawn first, rook sliding over. Rook is sliding over as I mentioned. He has to do that, correct. Let's take this pawn back. This knight is in a pin, so we can't move that now. I can't take that pawn yet. Let's just castle, be safe. I'm threatening to take his bishop right now. possible checkmates. If I take his bishop, he takes, knight takes. If he takes back, it's checkmate. So his queen has to slide back here. Rook takes. What about knight takes first? Knight takes, bishop takes, rook takes. I think I win that rook. No, that's dangerous with this now. Rook takes, queen takes. What is the threat here? Well, let's just try this. I don't see the other one too clearly. I'll look at it after the game. I think rook takes bishop is good. Followed by knight takes. Okay, so I'm bringing my pieces in. Where does he go? That makes sense. Wonder if I gave the piece back incorrectly there. Let's try this. Check. He has to take. Knight's in a weird spot. Am I up a piece? I can't even tell. Okay, mistakes on mistakes. Does he have some sort of... Oh, checkmate. No? Oh, bishop blocks. That was weird. He kind of gave up some pieces in the middle there. I don't know if I needed to do my sacrifices. I might have just been able to just hold. But let's look at the game first and see. And turn the engine off. King's Indian, normal. Samish variation. So I'm trying to attack this c-pawn, push here, so that when he takes away, I now have better control of the center, because a pawn is effectively removed. So this puts two attackers now here, so otherwise, if I start pushing, he can now come in here, which is taking my bishop. So I block that, push b5. I don't know if the queen move is correct, or even the check. So if he blocked, he's losing his attack on the king side. I think he got a little impatient. Push. This was a good move for him, I think. And I think this was good for me opening up the king. Yeah, I don't know if there was a way to continue here. Not easily. So I took, just castled, got my rook over. Yeah, why did he do this? This puts me up a piece. I really can probably just develop. Maybe try to trade his knight off. I don't think I had to do any of that. Tried to activate my rook, and then the rest was just blunders. Let's look at the game with the engine on. First few moves are pretty normal. Samish variation, yeah, it is recommending h6 like I planned. I didn't want to castle because this coming in here. I thought this was fine. It puts white up an advantage, I think, because of the fact that I haven't really developed anything. Yeah, I don't like my bishop out there, though. There's too many pawns storming in. Didn't like that. Didn't like most of these moves. What is wrong with g5? Take here first? That would put me in an advantage, according to this. I'd get a pawn. What else would I get? I mean, he can just take it, right? Ooh, weak c-pawn. Didn't see that. Okay, so e5 he played was a bad move. I thought that was a good move. What was the idea? I thought about this for a second, didn't I? Oh. Why is it really like this move? Why would I give up a knight for that? Sometimes, like, it's hard to analyze with the engine because it wanted me to do this. That's pretty beautiful, actually. That's mate if he takes that. That's a good way to develop a piece. So he slides over, I come here. That's pretty interesting. And then, yeah, I'll eventually win this piece. If he tries to defend it, yeah, like this is too weak on the queen side. So yeah, maybe my queen side play was good. I didn't see that knight move. Now when he took, what did it want me to do instead? It puts me up 6.7. If he takes, oh, I missed that completely. I was trying to think, how do I should have thought, how do I get this knight out of the way? That's a good idea. X-ray on the bishop. Yeah, I was thinking about this first. I wasn't sure. If he takes back. Takes? Oh yeah, because you can't take my whole mate threat. Interesting. Why would he just give up the piece if he goes back? Oh, that's bishop's hanging. If he goes back this way, take. If he takes, check. Mate in two. There's a lot of good tactics there that I completely missed. And then from here, I like the idea of activating my piece though. Of course, in this scenario, I'm not quite up. I mean, this is kind of dangerous. Yeah, didn't like that move at all. And then he just blundered a rook. Well, that was interesting. Let's do the learn from mistakes. This is always fun. Said I had one blunder. Here it wanted me to do this. Again, I don't know why. Because, whoops. From here, it wanted me to do that. Now why? What if he does this? That's weird. I guess my goal was to try to force him to come forward and then weaken this square. Because now I'm threatening to do, like, take this and then take the knight kind of thing. I was thinking at this point of maybe a rook over. If not that, then maybe my knight over to b6 would be pretty good. Take, take. Take there. If he takes... Yeah. My whole goal is to open up the king side here. Maybe push. I wanted to block him from coming there. That's why I moved my knight in. Yeah, I don't know what it wants me to do. Develop. That makes sense. Then from here, I think it wanted me to take. I guess it didn't think there was a threat over there. I know it wanted me to do that for no reason. I don't understand why. And then from here, this move was the one it wanted. Same thing. Yeah. Even still? Maybe this. Yeah, because it wanted me to do this and then take there. Mate threats at some point. And then this it liked. Because if he takes... This is good because now I'm attacking this. I would eventually win a piece. And then just take. Yeah, that was a pretty interesting game. I'm up to 19-17 now. Cool. See you guys in the next.